Once again, welcome to the Utica Curling Club for our 4:30 draw, the final draw of the day for the 2015 Murray Bonspiel. Today's feature game is going to be Team Kane versus Team Costello in this A event semifinal. We have 4 games going on now. The other A event semifinal going on sheet 2. We'll be by in probably about 25 minutes, 25 minutes with live streaming and live announcing. So sit back and enjoy the game. We're live on sheet 4 here with the split screen. So stay with us. Look for us about 5 o'clock for the live announcing. We'll talk to you soon.
Feels like it's there. Get it tight. Yep. Okay. some. Over and up. Going to hit it. Okay. Same deal. I was hoping it would drive it back at it. A little more. Not much. I think we're over the horn. Wait till it stops. Go! Okay, you're looking for through the house weight. Yeah. Wait. You need no. No.
Good afternoon. John Jacon joining you in the booth for semifinal coverage of the Murray Bonspiel Utica Curling Club's Men's Club Championship. Second end action on sheet 4. We're going to leave it on the split screen for a while here. Team Pat Costello playing Team Bob Kane.
I'm joining the action here in the second end skip stones.
Line's real good. You can bring it a little if you need to. We're not on the red one.
And from our view behind the glass, it looks like the Kane team is line one. Pat Costello throwing his first skip stone. Looking at chip off shot stone, he's going to make contact. Doesn't quite get the angle he's looking for, so still shot stone. Back 8 foot, just outside the 4 foot. Bob Kane in third, John Davis taking a look to try and determine who's third shot. Broom is set up for another draw, a little short of the house for a guard, would not be a bad play. This looks like draw weight from behind the glass. Just a soft clean from Stu Card, and now Fred Hicks puts the broom down as John Davis calls the sweep. Now it looks like Team Costello is going to have to play the other side of the sheet if they're going to get somewhere near the 4 foot. Still looking at the right-hand side of the house as we look at it from the skip's perspective. Still trying to decide who's third stone here. Costello pointing to his own. He thinks he's second rock. Now taking a look at the other side of the sheet. So the difference here is between playing the cold side that hasn't been played earlier in the end or taking the path that you know. In our other A semifinal event on sheet number 2, At the conclusion of 2 ends, team being skipped by Jason Bryan has jumped out to a 4-0 lead over the team skipped by Bill Sewell.
He's back 4, right?
So Pat Costello's finally made his decision what he's looking to do here. Looks like the broom is set up for a quadruple run back. Sweepers are on now, being called off. Rock needs to come a little more to the nose on that high stone. They're going to make contact. Hits all the stones. We're coming in, but just not enough weight to move it all the way into the house. A little bit off on the angle. And now our final shot of the end for Bob Kane. He's going to try to negotiate the port that he tried to cover up with his first skip stone. Needs full 8 foot to count. If you haven't been checking out our live draw board on the uticacurlingclub.org site, give you a little bit of an update. Your B finalist tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Bill Morehouse team versus the Paul Jovanone team. Here Skipstone's sweepers are on it trying to negotiate that port. It's going to touch the high guard, a little wiggle off the blue on the outside, but not enough to carry into the house. And we'll wait for the thirds to decide whether that's a score of 1 or 2. Stucard steps into the hack to deliver his first stone of the third end. Looking for the tight center line guard. Rock's moving nicely to the center line. Now it's just a matter of depth. And that settles in probably about 5 feet outside the house. Pat Costello elects to take play right into the house rather than throwing up the corner guard. He wants to mix it up right away here. So a score of 1 for Team Kane in the second end, and we're all even after 2 ends.
It's close, easy, go. Go.
Team Costello got to the A semifinal by defeating Joe Falcone's rink on Thursday evening and then Dave Schroeder earlier this morning, where Bob Kane had a victory over Bill Morehouse's rink on Thursday evening and the Schmidt rink this afternoon. Our other A semifinalist, Bill Sewell, beat the team skipped by Charlie Schatz on Thursday night, and then Gary White at noontime today, where the Bryan team beat the Jovanone team on Thursday, and Don Knapp and his squad at noon today. Now joined in the booth by Doug Smith, master technician and producer, who's going to do a little switching for us, make the view a little more interesting. Takeout's the call. Sweepers now looking to control the roll as the rock comes just across the face, not quite across the face. They're going to roll a little bit to the outside. A good clearing stone, but an easy hit coming up here for the Kane team. They're going to look and try and take that roll underneath the cover. Scoring update on sheet 5. Dave Schroeder goes out to a 3-0 lead over the Schmidt rink. This is a C semifinal game. Excuse me, C quarterfinal. The C event has a semifinal game in the morning, and then the winners have the joy of a back-to-back game on Sunday morning. As you can see, that hit rolled out, and now Fred Hicks is going to be asked to draw around the center line guards. Take play right into the forefoot. Sweepers are working hard on this one. This rock is moving well, crossing the forefoot. Guards are definitely going to come into play. This is just a little light for the draw. Tom Platt Jr. now tries the draw. 3 brushes on the ice trying to bring it into the forefoot. They'll get it into top 12, just biting top 8. Most of the on-ice action you're hearing over our shed mic is coming from sheet 2. That's the house closest to the mic inside the playing area. John Davis makes the hit there, not quite enough weight to clear the blue stone all the way through the house. That is shot stone. So now Pat Costello is going to take play to the other side of the sheet. Shot rock behind T-line, but he still wants to cover it, wants to put a rock right on the edge of the button. That shot stone is available for a draw down 2. Sweeper's on it right out of hand. Curling nicely now, trying to get it by the guard. Tight to the guard, on the guard, a little bounce, a little split. And now blue lies 2. No hesitation from Bob Kane. He puts the broom down for the draw. Sweeper stepping right away. Plenty of weight on this rock. Not out wide enough to get the chip out of the one on the top of the house. And it slides harmlessly through. This end's starting to set up nicely for Team Costello. Pat would like this rock just biting the 8-foot. Just enough to outcount the third stone red over on the left-hand side of the sheet as we look at it from the shooter's perspective. Sweeper's working hard. They're going to have to carry this rock into the house. Short of the house, covers the path to shot stone. Bob Kane is going to look at the hit and roll here. First skip stone of the third end, and we're joined by Ken Thibodeau here in the broadcast booth.
Thank you, John. Every takeout's brought to you by the Lights Around Design Studio.
Lots of other sponsors up on the scoreboard too, Ken.
They don't count.
They didn't pay for the in-ice stuff?
I haven't paid yet, actually. I'm waiting for my bill to arrive. Looks like did he get that out of the back? Yes, he did.
Bounced them both out of the back.
Yep.
And now red lies 1.
Oh. Pat's looking to berry. Strawberry. It's blueberry, actually.
If it was Gary White, would it be a raspberry beret?
Ooh. Raspberry beret. You've been hanging on to that joke for a while. That was good.
Heavy, back line.
Earlier, Gary was saying how he likes to wear a Glengarry on his head, and I just thought it was inappropriate. You'll put it together eventually. You'll get the joke.
Draws the call. They've seen this path.
If he's a little narrow, though, he's got that raise on the blue. It would be a nice angle, too. Yeah. So
And now changing his mind in the hack, and looks like he's going for the chip on the red shot stone.
must be from the hack. He thinks he can see a little bit more than he thought he could.
That stone is available, but he has to run it all the way through the house. It's going to be hard to keep the shooter in play here.
Yeah, well, and he's got to catch enough of that stone, like you're saying. So he's going to lose his shooter, and he might not get this through. And it looks like he's out wide, and he's not going to catch much.
No effort from the sweepers. That one just slides by.
Yep.
Little sweep at the end just so that to not make contact, not push it under cover.
Now Bob's probably thinking the same shot that they just abandoned on the previous one. He's going to think about burying here. Nope.
Now they're thinking about the raise themselves.
Yeah, they're thinking about tucking it.
Depending on if he plays the raise, depending on how far he pushes this one, then you're giving Costello 2 shots. The draw really on either side of the sheet, depending on how far it gets pushed down, or a potential run back. Danger on this shot is if the shooter rolls off and leaves itself in a position where Costello has a chance for a double.
It looks like it's cutting in.
This is cutting hard.
And it's not even down 2, maybe.
So they'll drop it as far outside as they can to try and make a guard out of it.
Yeah. I wonder if that was the call. Do you think that might have been the call, just to guard up that?
I think they would have been happy with the guard there. Bob's not going to err on the heavy side.
No, Bob's a draw game for sure. I'm surprised that he didn't try to draw around the blue on the last one, actually. And now we're going to see that shot. Is this Pat's last stone?
This is the last stone of the end.
We're touching house.
And it's away. Mostly dusting. Nope, now they're going at it for weight.
Need to be full 8. This needs to curl a little more to get some of the 8 foot.
Yeah.
Now it's trying to tuck, but just slides a little too deep.
Yeah, that's close. They're going to check both of these here. It's going to be time for a broom measure. It's looking like blue, but that's the camera angle probably throwing us off. They've looked at it 5 times now.
Well, the decision's made. We'll see what Rock sets up in the hack.
Looks like a blue.
Scoring update for you on sheet 2, our other A semifinal game. Bill Sewell scores a single in the 3rd end. And Team Bryan now leads 4-1 at the end of 3. Standard strategy here back on sheet 4. The calls for a center line guard.
Looks like Tom's let go of a good one here. They're just going to work it as close as they can. It's going to be a good start.
Nicely positioned alongside the center line, about 4 foot out of the house.
Mostly thanks to Brad Power Anderson.
Bob Kane electing to come into the house rather than play the corner guard here.
From this angle, it doesn't appear as though he's going to sneak it, but maybe. My angle's off. Oh, we got a little rub there.
Nice weight on that shot. If it didn't get the rub, that was probably mid-8.
Maybe sweeping a little earlier. So pretty.
Stay on it! Stay on it, guys! Where it works. So high. Great.
Tom Fergie now attempting the takeout.
I'd be happy with a nose hit, but I don't know if he's trying to roll. I think he's going to get what he gets here. It's going to be mostly nose and a little roll outside. Oh, big roll outside.
Needed just a little more spin on that shooter to catch the edge of the house.
Bob's going to elect to come in again.
Stu Card now delivering his second rock of the end.
He's out wide of the guard this time.
Weight looks nice. Now they need the rock to finish. Coming in nicely, going to need to sweep it all the way to get it under that center line guard. About half the rock exposed.
Yep. Looks like it's revealed there.
Pat's indicating backline weight. He'd like to touch the red and roll underneath the very tight corner that he got with the first draw attempt. Tom Fergie indicates that the weight's up a little bit from backline.
He's having trouble cutting over. And it breezes it. A couple inches to spare.
So a couple choices for Team Kane here. They could play a little bump on this, bring it a little more into the forefoot. That's what he likes.
Yep.
Took a little look at the other side of the sheet to see if he could come underneath the center line guard from the other side, but raises the call for Fred Hicks. Sweepers on right away. Rock is going to need to finish if they're going to get to the nose on this one.
They must assume they have the weight now, unless this is for line that they're just waiting. It's not coming in a lot. Freeze, not bad. A little separation possibility here for taking that out, clearing up the house.
Yeah, the double's definitely available here, Ken. And you can see Pat indicating that he's looking for a little bit of up weight, and that's certainly a shot that Tom Platt loves to throw.
Oh, I thought he was ordering a beer. You don't think that was an indication of the bar they wanted a beer? No?
They probably have plenty down there.
Ooh, this one looks narrow. Is he going to clip the guard on this one? He is. No more center guard. And so Pat Costello enters into a brave new world.
I like this.
What about this one? You see something else?
So what do you think Bob should do here?
Well, without the hammer, he's looking to spread his stones around a little bit.
So
He
looks
could-
like
he
he's
could-
throwing a guard on top of this. Were you thinking like a little tap on
Oh,
that
no,
pile?
no. He wants to go into the 8-foot on the right-hand side of the sheet as we look at it from behind the glass. This is much lighter than he expected.
Not covering anything.
Yeah, guarding those two shots up at the top of the 8-foot really wouldn't have done him much good because the draw still would have been available to go behind. So he was either going to play the draw behind himself or spread the ring around a little bit. So now we're going to see that double attempt again. Guard certainly should not come into play here.
No, not anymore.
You can try the same.
Brad Anderson, third for the Costello team, his first rock.
This one looks more on. Still to the outside.
Still to the outside. This will clear one, but not both. Now that tight corner comes into play.
And it's still, I believe that red looks like it's shot. Way out in the 12.
Give us a clue here, Bob.
And having hammer, that's an excellent shot. He's put himself in a good position to have a counter.
So Bob tells us that blue is the shot rock, and he's going to remove it.
They're going to try to hold this. Looks like it's falling off the sheet.
They definitely don't want this one to cross, as the jam would come into play. They're on the right side of the rock.
Well, the end's definitely changed to being in the favor of Bob right now. Pat's going to need something to hide behind. Otherwise, he's struggling to keep him to one, maybe two.
I think Pat's actually looking at the angle here that there is a chance for a double here and still keep the shooter in play.
He's not going to get the double on this one.
And that one's just off the rings.
Now they're going to try this side of the sheet. It's been a while since I've drawn on this side.
Absolutely.
Might be a possibility that the frost will come into play here.
A lot of room to the forefoot, a lot of room to the pin. Now they need the rock to finish to bury. Weight's
Beautiful
nice.
shot. Beautiful shot.
Fully buried, just biting the
Yeah.
button.
He's got a lot of room behind that guard. He can come around and give it a little bit of a whack. I don't know if he can remove it.
He's going to try and come after this with the intern.
All takeouts are brought to you by Lights Around Design Studio, Old Forge, New York.
Only after they're made.
Just getting the mention in there is good enough. Yeah.
Not the potential takeouts. Crowd behind us reacting to a shot on sheet 3.
This one's going to catch just a piece of the blue. Yeah, not too bad. He's out counting the red in the 12. He's still got the shot on the forefoot. But he's positioned above it for a raise through if they block it. He still can come around that guard on the other side. What'd you do, John? Would you come right down to this red if you were Bob, or you just sit up above it?
He's got the hammer.
Mm-hmm. He's going to leave himself exposed on one side or the other.
I'd be concerned about coming too deep here and giving Costello the chance for the double and the opportunity to lie 3.
He's got the opportunity with that blue to raise the blue through to the red, exit the red, and then he'll be sitting 3 in that scenario as well. So
I might be more inclined to try and remove that blue.
yeah, that's what I was wondering about too, because it's a dangerous stone.
Although that guard would certainly come into play. It's not the world's easiest takeout.
This one may be a little heavy. Is he catching it thin? Right by. Well, no, Pat has options. He's considering that raise right now.
Shot rock is fully buried. It'd be tough to push it all the way through the house.
Right. So you think you'd go for the raise over trying to draw down to that red one, give it a little bump back instead? I like the raise on this too. It's set up nice, it's close by.
I think that's the best alternative.
Pat's trying to communicate with Brad that he wants more broom, I think, but Brad just seems to be nodding.
Well, Brad can always shuffle his feet a little.
Having another strategy session before they let this rock go. It's almost like he's calling for back house, maybe hack weight on this. It looks like he can probably see about half of this blue stone when he gets down into the hack. So he's got a lot of it to hit. He probably can see most of it, 3/4 from the camera view. It looks like he's got all of it.
Over on sheet 2, Jason Bryant settling in for his hammer. Second skip stone of the 4th end with an opportunity to take 4 here.
I think all he has to do is just draw down to his top blues, doesn't he?
No, there's a red in the back of the house. So I think the call is for a raise over on sheet 2.
All right. And you can hear the sweeping on sheet 2 now.
Costello's shot is away. No action from the sweepers, waiting for line to improve.
Caught it thin.
You heard Mike Costello Mike Kessler on the shed mic saying that only 3 points as Jason Bryant's shot comes up short. Just top 12, needed full 8.
It's still going to be a sizable lead. By the time they add that on there, he's going to be 7-1 over on sheet 2.
That's a comfortable place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Open takeout for Bob Kane. I don't think the double is available.
I would imagine is he trying for a flop on the inside so he can hide under cover? Or do you think he's just a hit and stick is fine with him, or even to roll
this is
the
hammer.
outside?
This is last shot of the end.
Well, if I was to keep track of the stones, that would be better, you know. Yeah. I think I need another beer.
It's okay. You're worth every cent we're paying you.
Lights are on Design Studio, Old Fortune. Bob is away. And now the stone is away from Bob. The stone's on its own. It's got a mind of its own.
They can keep this one on the outside because the blue rock acts as a catcher on the edge of the 12-foot.
And that's exactly what they've done and cut it very thick. There's 2.
A 1-point lead now for Team Kane as we enter the 5th end. Your score now 3-2.
It's a close game on sheet 3. What are they playing for? Are they in the B? There's C.
Stucard steps into the hack. Bob Kane calls for the tight center line guard.
Beautiful shot on sheet 3.
Yes.
1 blue.
That'll tie the game up. All tied at 3 at the end of 4 on sheet 3.
Stu's shot, yeah, it's in the house. A little heavy on that one. He sits on the top 12. Three, 4, and 5, all close games. Jason Bryan having a runaway against Rasul right now. You'll have to forgive the peanut gallery if you can hear anyone talking in the background. We're not responsible for any comments made. Oh, more. More is less. Less isn't in the club this year. It was actually only 1 year. It just felt like 3. Stu's away with a second shot. This looks like it's heavy.
Yeah, it's definitely got the weight to go behind, but they're going to need this rock to finish. Now it starts to take the turn. Sweepers around. They're going to take this one into the 4-foot, to the button, to the tee line.
Exposed, but yeah, run that front one back. No, he's going to elect to go for the one sitting just above the button. That's what I was, oh yeah. The peanut gallery is yelling out, you got to run the front one. I agree with that. I think you got to drive that guard back through, don't you think, John?
Absolutely. It's still very early in the end.
Open up the game for yourself there with Hammer.
All on its own. Pretty close.
Yeah, give yourself an opportunity. If you take the top one, you can take your shooter over onto the left-hand side, set yourself up with a corner guard tight to the house.
He did take the upper one. He's not going to get a double on it, and he's going to sit up above, so now he can drive himself back through. Bob's going to try to sneak underneath, prevent that raise.
Half under the blue,
Yep.
just touching 8-foot. That's the ideal spot. Cover shot rock, no opportunity for a run back. Any hit is going to flop off to the side.
Weight looks close. They're going down now. It's a line call. Now they're off. It looks like he's out now.
Rocks really don't start to take the turn until they get past the hog line.
They do cut late. And it ends up.
Needed just a little more finish on that stone.
Pat's trying to line up the double now.
That certainly has enough weight to move 2 stones.
trying to hold on the outside. It looks like they're going to totally do it. Yeah, they were on the outside. This might be a jam in the back. Nope, he misses the back stone.
Needed another 1/4 inch of curl to catch it on the inside.
Fred Hicks is away. He's trying to put that stone right back where they had it.
This is certainly more weight.
We need an update on sheet 5. Currently, we've got Schroeder coming away with the last stone. Blue is sitting in the middle. I'm not exactly sure what they called for.
Nice rock from Fred Hicks. Almost fully into the 8 foot.
I don't believe over on sheet 5 that they outcounted. I think Blue took 1 on that. They're measuring now. Potentially big end, but it looks like it's going to come down to 1 or 1. 1 Blue. So now you got a 3-2 match over on sheet 5. It's all tied up on 3. And are we coming down to skip stones? Nope.
Meanwhile, on sheet 4, we're trying the run back again. Trying the double.
Ooh. Bob goes down. He's back up. See if he's all right.
Yeah, maybe that stone at the back of the house caught him. It was a graceful tumble.
Yeah.
We'll be able to replay that one later on the YouTube archive.
What's John trying to do here? Is he trying
It's
to
a
throw
guard.
a guard?
It's a guard.
They're working it pretty good.
This still has to move quite a way to get in line with the other 2 stones. So the outside path is covered, but the center line is now open. Pad indicates that he's looking for the nose hit.
Shots away, perhaps a little wide.
So he doesn't get nose, just barely gets the touch on shot rock. Keeps the shooter in play, which was really critical there.
Yep.
Team Kane with shot rock. Second and third rocks for Team Costello. Guards being called for.
Perhaps more tension behind the glass than out on the ice right now.
A little deep for the guard. Over curls and the run back's available now.
The run back is available. It did. And they're going to attempt the double instead of the run back.
What's the long view here, Doug?
Yeah, now you can see that guard come into play. That's why he's going to come from the inside. shots away. Looks like it might be a little out. They're going to wait for it to curl back to the
Might
red.
want to sweep for the run back.
They elected to not. This might land right in the middle, and it does, and pushes the blue back. Not the result they were looking for. Which is how it works whenever I curl.
Wait there.
You can hear the dulcet tones of Bill Sewell over on sheet 2. And Billy Berry's one on sheet 2.
Oh, I agree. When I say I give my opinion, that's what I mean. I'm never sure. Do my best guess.
Center line guard is the call. You don't want to let this rock come too far over the center line, then the run back is in play.
He's trying to sit right on the corner of this one to prevent that run back from coming into play. But it's not always what you get. It looks like he's to the outside.
Now the finish comes in.
All right. Is there a potential there? There might be a potential. If they catch it on that outside corner,
Oh, absolutely.
which Pat's talking, yeah, he's alluding to. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't think he's trying. I think he's trying for the double on the blue, so he's going to, or excuse me, on the red. Yeah, he's going to try to hit that on that corner. Off nose towards the blue. Yeah. With that diagram, there's no need for words.
Of course, the reason he prefers this is because the nose hit double leaves him lying 4.
No, I think he wants to hit on that corner a little bit. Off nose. Towards the blue, yeah. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock now, Pete, so. And the sweepers are trying to hold this one.
Let's go more. We're gonna come easier in. A little easier. A little more. A little more.
Well,
Back coming by.
it's gonna be jam on the blue. So blue survives that, sticks around.
Good weight, Dave. You kidding me? What here?
This is Bob Kane's last rock on this end. He's trying to prevent himself from being in a lot of trouble right now. Looks like they're thinking about splitting the 4-foot. So he has one more red in there. just in case they exit him off the button. I think they're trying to put another one in there. Split about the 4 foot.
John has stepped away for just a minute, so Doug Smith joining you, Ken. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'd like to remind you that all takeouts are brought to you by Lights Around Design Studio.
So into skip stones here in end number 4.
Last skip stones.
Or in number 5, excuse me. Yeah, 2 rocks remaining in this end. An update for Kim out there. The Brian Rink, we do have a score posted. N5 just completed.
For
Dan, did you see score there? Oh, the game's over. They took 5 in the. So it was, and they shook after 8-1. So Kim, Team Brian on their way to the A event final tomorrow and the feature game on sheet 3. Congrats to them. And Team Sewell gets a little consolation into the D event.
Into the D. Still got a shot at the Mitchell.
Yep, 5 teams get in the Mitchell.
And you can always be the rabbit and get picked out of the hat.
Okay, so this is Bob's last stone of this end. As you can see,
I believe he's trying to sit on the corner of this blue just to prevent if they do run that blue back and hit him exiting his red out the back, he'll still sit with the second one.
taking his time with this one. It's a critical shot, as Brian Moores here in the gallery has pointed out. There's 4 blues in there, so if that red should go away, this could be a critical spot in this game.
A lot of blues in the park. So Bob needs to definitely catch paint, but he also has to worry about putting himself in a position where he could lose both stones. Looks like he's onto the inside of this blue, so should be safe.
It's definitely going to be in the rings.
Ooh, and this is gonna, they're gonna try to get this even. I don't know, does that look like there's a double there? Not really, it'll be
Well,
a tough double.
Let's look at it from the far view, Ken. Is it lined up? The overhead's probably our best bet. So let's walk through the physics here. So a nose hit drives that. Does it have? Does it get enough? I think with a lot of weight, this one could possibly go out like that, and that would be a score of 5. Well, probably the blue shooter would be lost with a lot of weight.
Well, it might almost even be, the way it's set up now, it's kind of a trigger. It might even be like a nose hit on that blue, and you might lose the blue behind. But either way, he's looking at a possibility of taking at least 4. It's going to be tough to get 5. But you don't want to get greedy. 4 is good, right?
At this point, a tight game, 4 ends remaining. Absolutely.
It's worth a try. They're still discussing it. Ooh, now they're talking about coming down to that red. I like taking the chance here. This is a potential big end.
Yeah, as you pointed out, though, that our security camera is not quite over the house, so the angles may be a little askew from what Pat is discussing with
it appears
Brad.
Brad's holding his broom for the takeout, which would be an attempt to, I don't know if you'd call that technically a run back. It's got to run back maybe a ½ inch. But from your angle on the camera, it did look like that was set up.
So is he drawing down to the red?
I am not sure. This broom could be either.
Heavyweight, that'd be too much broom.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I think he's drawing down too.
I'm a little surprised at that.
Yeah.
So he's drawing against 2 here.
We don't know. We'll watch the weight along with all of you. Last rock and number 5, Mr. Costello, potentially with a big number. That looks like a draw slide.
It does appear to be.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're working it. indicating he might be light. Now they're going to let it curl. Oh, back to work.
Starting to take it now. We'll see it come into view. Looks like they like it.
Yep. It looks like it's past the other red and coming right down to it.
Nice shot.
Nicely done.
Score 1. 1 blue. Great game, Ken. 3-3 after 5. Hammer switches back over to Mr. Kane. Took us out in Thursday night's opening round.
Well, that's the beauty of the flex schedule is we can pick the games that we want to show, and we knew this was going to be a good one.
Yeah, all great games going on right now.
That's true.
We do have an update for you on sheet 3. So, Team White taking with a hammer and end number 5 picked up 3. So they're up 6-3 in that C event game.
That's a big swing.
So that team is Gary White is the skip. Is Dwayne Farr is on there. Is Dwayne throwing vice stones?
But he's not throwing lead stones.
Yep, lead I think is Mr. Turner, Bill Turner. Bill Krause is out there with that team.
Dwayne is deadly with that stick. He's got it down.
Well, that's your 4. And, of course, Team Knapp, the well-known Team Knapp, a long-time participant in the Mitchell Spiel and in the Murray Spiel. Don Knapp, Tom Everson, Roger Rowlett, and Kevin Stevens.
Winners of the Mitchell.
Correct.
Bob Kane again electing to come in behind the guard. Looks like it might be a little light.
So we'll keep close tabs on sheet 3. A little surprise in the making here. And over on sheet 5, the Fab 4. Our third-year curlers have been playing together since day 1 in the Open League. And played in this event every year. Got their first win last year.
First win?
Their first victory in a Murray.
Like a game win or a
game
medal?
win? Game win. Yep. Made it to it was actually a B. I think it was a B event game, but there were fewer than 16, so they caught a bye, so they got right into the final. Made it to the final round, so
nice.
They were thrilled. Big crowd here last year during that game. I remember that. Big handshake, big round of applause went up when they came into the warm room after that win, a convincing win.
Tommy Fershing dropped one in behind the guard. He's behind T. He's undercover. And I bet you Bob is going to be calling for them to come right down and sit on top of that. He was willing to come in before. Stu Cards away with the shot now.
And we got a shout out in the chat room. Great end for Team White. Thanks, LC 50,002.
This is a nice shot by Stu Card. They're going to let it work itself at the end here. A little bit of a bump. Sitting right on the button.
We'll try to get you some live look-ins, LC. When they're going down towards the far end, we can show you the house views of all the sheets.
That was a beautiful shot on sheet 3. Almost a double.
Yeah, blue has control so far in that end, wide open end. So it looks probably, if things hold the form, they'll probably wind up scoring. Just not sure how much. Back to our feature.
Tommy Platt Jr.'s let go of a shot here. It looks like it's going to come close to the button. They're working it for weight. That's a beautiful shot right down too. Not quite a freeze, a little bit of a separation.
So Ken, how about, I think it's time for a live look-in.
A live look-in.
The sheet 5 house.
Oh.
There it is. So you're looking at the sheet 5 house now.
And there's a lot of guards in play that you're not seeing on this. The whole entire front of this is clogged up. There's 2 red, out on the wings and a whole bunch of blue right up the middle. So this is going to be a draw game.
Yeah, we're into, so Dave Schroeder with the hammer in this end. I believe. I don't see his red stone over there, though. Do I have that right?
I don't know. I can't see the scoreboard currently.
So it was 4th end. They did pull. I'm behind by an end there. So it's 4-2. We'll go back to our feature game real quick. Justin Stone is underway. We'll update that score there. It's 4-2, and they do have the hammer. So this is his last rock.
They are working Justin Stone now, trying to get it past the guard.
Yeah,
They
so
must have room.
Yeah, you'll see it come into our overhead view
They're
now.
working it for line.
Is it on the nose?
And
this could be.
He sneaks by and pops the red.
Come on, more weight. Just needed more weight, but did it. Now they'll look it over.
It's going to be tight.
That's too bad. A little more weight. They had an easy deuce there.
It was an easy decision for them down on the ice. They've already kicked the rocks. It'll be a mystery to us until they hang the number.
Right. So we had that scoring correct on your board there. So that was.
Oh, over here on sheet 4, a great shot. The bumps blew in. And again, you're looking at two that are too close for us to call from the camera angles and from behind the glass. But we can certainly come up with opinions. I think yellow has it. So Bob's going to try to exit, I think, both of these stones, and he's okay with losing the back red. He's going to try to catch the outside of this blue, I believe. Try for the double. Oh. Councilman business.
We're looking for our other announcer, John. We're not sure if he's still in the building.
Well, that shot breezed by, so they're in the same position they will be.
What's that? Oh, he's just in the warm room at the bar.
John's probably offended by the shameless plugs for Lights Around Design Studio up in Old Forge, New York. All takeouts are brought to you by...
Plug, plug, plug.
So what's Pat doing? He's going to throw a guard up here?
Let's get it. Yep, looks like it. Let's get a house view. Can't see the stones. The monitor's in my way there. It looks like I'm not sure who the shot stone is. Let's see what happened.
So now over on sheet 5, it ended up with a red stone.
It was a steal of
so
one.
Currently 5-1 over on sheet 5. Red's in the lead. And that would be Schroeder.
All right, so Dave Schroeder in the other C event game now through 5-1, and Team Schmidt maintains the hammer.
That's a good way of putting it. Maintains the hammer.
Maintains. Great games going on here. We're going to have some. I think this sheet 3 game is going to come right down to the end as well as this as 4. Just have that feel.
Well, Don Knapp's involved. Can't ever count him out until the game's over. And I can barely count. So Bob's coming up the middle here with a hit, huh? John Davis is away. They're trying to hold it. Coming right up center line now. Stone's on its own.
Fit it through that port nicely.
And only taking one. Leaving, I believe, I don't know which stone is shot, but blue is certainly sitting on the button along with red, so.
There, as it skips clear of your camera view. Tough to tell. As Ken is saying, we're not sure who the shot is between the blue and red on the button from our vantage point. You think it's the red one, you think?
I'm not sure. The attempt on that one obviously was to exit that blue off of the button and not getting it. Bob now, either he's looking at this as trying to preserve his one shot in the back of the house, This,
Yeah, this is a wide draw.
Yeah.
You heard Pat's. So they could have been maybe, was that a guard? Just a guard attempt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, just a.
Bob might be considering himself to be shot on that button, trying to prevent that red raise that would knock him off. Excuse me, I meant Pat.
Yeah. See if we can do like NASCAR, kind of crank it up as loud as we can get it. Ice shed, Mike.
That was an extra loud hit on that for a stone not moving all that fast.
There you go.
John Davis' shot is away. They're trying to hold it as he tries to come up the center line.
It's by the guard.
Oh, and he is by, and this will be a clean hit on the blue. Blue's going to sit shot on. Lonely shot rock sitting there behind the cover
The
of
blue
3 red.
obviously shot rock there, right?
Yep.
Prior to that, now clearly is. I don't know, Ken. This is why I don't play 2 games. I'm about ready to go to bed.
Well, the danger here is drinking too much and slipping and falling, because that is an icy surface out there.
Guys had a great game. Your draw.
We finally got a win. It took us 3 tries, but we got there.
Great game, though. Tight battle.
We lost to you earlier. It was a tight game with us.
Also, great game.
Had to force an end with you.
Good thing is we're improving with each game. So hopefully tomorrow, play our best game. Yeah.
Make a run of 2 and go to the Mitchell.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come on,
You can hear Bill Krause calling,
come on.
urging a stone on.
Yes, the line. It's outside the 4. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, hard.
It's going to just wick off, I think. And
Try to cover the hole, and that does open it, but from this angle.
There's some and ahs in the crowd here.
As John Davis
see,
points to the corner
let's
of the
go
stone he wants to hit.
Yeah, let's get the long shot. We can see it.
And this one is there. If he catches that corner, he'll exit that blue. And
Yep, this is going to be a shot for 3. And pretty makeable shot. As if for 4, he can just quiet weight, control or hackish weight would get the.
and if he doesn't exit the blue, if it just goes a 12-foot, he's fine
So
too.
this is not the last rock. So 2 stones left after this one,
And they're working it hard.
but it's over curling. Opportunity lost there.
Still a hole.
Yeah, it kind of wiggled one of those guards more towards the port, the blue stone there.
And
With
Pat's
all-
going to elect to cover that port.
Right. So this one it just was over here, was jiggled around closer that way. One clear shot here for Pat. It's an awful lonely blue in the
Yes,
house.
it is. It's very dangerous end for Pat.
Right, and that port is still there. So important guard here for Pat Costello.
He's more looking. He's got an opportunity here to steal one, but he's really trying to not drop 3 or more here. He's in a dangerous situation.
Just from our TV line here, ice looks a little tight. We haven't been really watching the ice to see if there's a little fall or something there. But let's see how Pat does. Last stone for Pat. Needs this guard.
They're working it.
That was nice line. So
Brad
now,
Anderson indicating that they might be rubbing off of this blue just to block the hole here.
not too much. But yeah, that looks like that's fine.
And that's nice. He's blocked the hole.
Perfect.
So now it's tough to tell from this angle, but I don't know if there's a red run, and Bob's not even considering it yet.
Well, let's go through the runbacks, Ken, if you want to telestrate. Three.
I don't know if I can operate them out.
Yeah. So, let's look. Unfortunately, our Sheet 4 cameras, colors are not great. So, you can see that from there.
There's a long angle. That's what they're
the
considering
angle
now.
raise, I'm not sure about.
John
I mean,
seemed like he discounted almost immediately. I don't know if that's what they're still looking at, but
I mean, you could certainly run the blue in with a lot of weight.
that's exactly what they're talking about now.
Yeah, I don't see any potential red run-ins at this
The
point.
angle must be off. Probably chip off with the blue.
And there's no way to get to that stone with an out turn because it's it's undercover. No hit of potential there, or any kind of chip of any kind that you can see on our TV line. So
We can see John indicating with his broom that he's thinking about hitting that blue on the inside so that it would cross over, reaching the red, and then creating an angle race. So there's two angles that are coming into play. This is not an easy shot that Team Costello's left for him.
So for our Team White fan club out there, Team Knapp did score. We weren't paying attention. We'll get you that update as soon as they post on the board.
Well, 2. They're going down the 7th end now.
Oh, they did post it.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's 6-5 in favor of
6-5.
Team White.
And if our game on Sheet 4 should end before the game on Sheet 3, we will certainly have live end-to-end coverage. We just have to switch over our box. Last stone, end number 6. Again, a little narrow. Nothing much of
Blue
consequence, and a steal of 1.
So a scary end for Pat Costello, but he got it.
Through 6. And how about Sheet 5, Ken? Any updates there? Still 5-1, we see.
Still a bit of a runaway. Time's running out. They're down 5-1.
Yeah, the house doesn't look too inviting for any kind of multiple. I mean, they're sitting 1 right now on Sheet 5, the blue Team Schmidt, but
they do have counters. One in the 8-foot, one in the top 12.
But that red, there's a red stone lodged right
on top
it.
of the 4.
So it's really not.
The blue sitting on the button.
And guards everywhere.
Tom Fershing's away with the first stone. Pat Costello seems to be trash-talking Bob Kane a little bit. Bob doesn't seem to flinch at all, though. He seems to take it all in stride. Nice close guard.
Yeah.
Good start to the end. Doug has the idea I just had. And so all you people are stuck with me. Let's talk about baseball. Stu Card shots away. Looks like it's going to crash a little bit on the guard. Not all bad. Much of a roll. He's going to roll out to the 4-foot. pet indicating a draw, which might end up being a raise. Or it might be a draw. It might be a draw, might be a raise. Might be a draw, might be a raise. They're working it. This is looking like might go around. It's gonna kiss it just a little bit. Ah. Yeah. Well, you all are probably enjoying not having my voice. Now you have to put up with me again. So now I've stepped away and I have no idea what's going on, so I'm not going to update anybody on anything for a little bit until I catch back up. Tom Platt Jr. way. This looks like it's going to be just off nose. Fred Hicks now. Let's go of a shot. Attempt here is a drawing behind cover. It's a very close shot. Not enough weight to bury it. Picasso not indicating anything. Now calling for a takeout. Brad Anderson coming at this with a bit of weight here. Sweepers are not working it. He might be a bit outside. He's going to catch a corner and roll out. He did not even catch a corner.
Yes, yes.
Bob looking for another draw in behind. John Davis away with a shot. This draw is going to crash on the guard. So to reverse the guards up top, tightening them up. Pat indicating another hit. This one would clear out 2.
Red sitting 3 at this point, Ken.
Brad Anderson's away. Brad missed his last shot out wide. Sweepers are not working this one yet. It looks like it will be hitting something, but not the shot they were looking for. So now there's 2 red. Yes. Well, is that blue out counting?
Yes, it is. So red 1, blue 2. And they just cleared the rocks over on sheet 5. It appeared that Team Schmidt did score a single in that end.
So still alive. A
Through
chip and a
6.
chair over on sheet 5.
Mr. Citroniti is joining us.
Oh, I'm leaving.
You're here.
Let's just start the color commentary now. Whoop.
Right with you, right at the
Critical.
climactic part of these tight
Well, it's
games,
nice.
Phil.
It's nice to have somebody here that knows what's going on. Apparently, you guys are a little.
Who are you talking about, Doug? You're not talking about yourself.
What sheet are we watching again?
That goes without saying.
Hold on, I might be leaving soon. I believe this would be Brenda, wondering where I am.
Oh, well, this is good. We get text messages on the broadcast
shoot.
now. Oh, well, this has been Phil Citroniti. Have a good evening.
Well, that was a short stint,
Okay, I'll
Phil.
see you later. Oh, let's see.
Well, to answer your question, we're watching sheet 4, but we're talking about
Watch
what
the
goes on
elbow.
all the
Yeah.
other sheets instead.
What is that, a rock in here?
Who brought this guy in?
It is. What sheet are we watching?
4.
We're watching sheet 4, but
Still
we're
on
talking
4.
about
We've been
all
on
the
sheet
other sheets.
4 all day long. Tomorrow we'll be over on sheet 3 for the final. So make sure you tune in 11:30 tomorrow
Hopefully, I'll be playing 11:30
with our
tomorrow.
TBD broadcast crew. We know Julie Shinatri will be here for half the game.
Former president of the
That's
Utica Curling
correct.
Club.
El Presidente.
La President.
John and I will be
La.
playing on sheet 4.
Pat Costello's away. Is this his last shot or is this his first stone? This is first stone.
Into Skip Stones here. That one's hanging. Trying to promote,
Oh.
and it is going to get in for shot rock, though. Or no, I'm sorry, red is shot rock, second shot. We have some Team White fans out there too, Phil. Didn't hear from Kim. I think, well, because the game was a handshake
Kim.
after 5 ends. So
Yeah. Talking to Mike, he looked pretty happy about the game. They're still in the A, eh?
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey?
The A's.
Hey?
The winner of our game here will play Team Brian. Jason Bryan, Mike Kessler, Jason Golubsky,
And Howie Feldman.
and Howie Feldman. Last year, Team Matt Hames was on that team. Not curling
Yeah.
this year, although I did see Matt here on Friday. He came in for a corporate outing, a Colgate outing.
Oh, okay. Was he busy with Colgate?
Yeah, just things, you know. We didn't talk much, but he just said hello to him. And
Okay.
Things do have a way of keeping you busy.
Yeah.
Problem with things.
Is like one of our end sponsors? One of the
What are the sponsors
Ken
you're talking about?
Thibodeau.
The Lights Around Design Studio?
Lights out.
geez, where have I heard that
I'll take out
company
today. I'll take
before?
out today. I brought to you by Lights Around Design Studio.
I'll take out.
And then
the
John
whole
said
weekend.
only made ones.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why we took his mic away from him. So,
yeah. You're sponsoring, you sponsor it all the way.
that's right. I sponsor this entire tournament.
All right.
So we know for the Team White fans, as soon as after Bob's shot, we'll give you a look at the house on sheet 3.
Because it is a disaster.
Yeah, it's a lot of rocks in play over there.
Did you say Team White?
Yeah, team.
Yeah, right here on sheet 3. So we've been giving them updates. Gary's team.
Who's watching from Team White?
It's from Jen. LC.
Jen Turner.
Oh, this is Jen Turner?
Well, have to be. Unless Amy's watching.
Well,
Give
do
it
you
up,
think, do you
Ken.
think Amy
She
goes
said,
by?
give it up, Ken.
You think Amy would go by the name Jen? That'd be weird.
No, that would be weird.
All right, Bob Stone is been delivered. Call of nice shot from the warm room. Line 2.
I would do my Jen Turner impersonation, except I have to swear in order to do it.
This is the internet. Feel free.
I can. I don't want the FCC to crack down on me because I dropped
I don't think they have any control over the internet. Well, feel free.
They do. YouTube actually screens the videos, though, if you really offensive material.
Well,
Like anything, right.
you know,
A
rat
couple swear words.
farts. I'm not thinking that. I don't think that's a big problem.
But it's pretty. It's amazing. It's like even the smallest little things. It gets, you know, they give you warnings and.
So we down to
This is
Costello's
Pat's last
final?
rock. Yep. So
All right.
So
Red
Bob will
sitting
come with a
2.
hammer.
He looks like he's going to try to chip, maybe flop underneath.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably like a hit and just roll in for 1.
I think what Phil just said.
Yeah, Bob has the hammer here, so.
Well, he's got to hide then.
Brad's up.
Uh-oh.
Where is that going?
It is curling off the sheet.
Was that
They're
a
going
pick?
to try to get the roll
No,
in
it's-
off of this other blue, perhaps, and
Oh,
see
he
where
was
he
just, you know,
goes.
he was going for the
This
takeout.
might work.
To get inside?
Yeah, it had
I
a little
can't see
bit
it.
too much momentum. And
There
it's
it is.
now gone out the back of the
Oh.
house.
Unfortunate there.
So now
All
is
right,
Red
throwing
sitting
for
2
3.
currently?
Red is
So
sitting
this
2, Ken. So this is for 3.
3.
Big draw for 3.
Bob Kane.
Down 1. This game certainly won't be over, but that will be a big triple in the 7th end.
And just in time for him.
Again, a lot of debate. And
Yeah,
that you
debate
call it
over
debate.
here,
That
yeah.
is very polite of you
Team
to call it
White in
debate.
the does have 2 yellows in the house, and so a lot of guards out front. Now all 4 players on sheet 3 coming down, but let's not miss a bit of our feature sheet action here.
No, sheet 3 seems to be in conversation mode for our
Last
next couple minutes,
rock
so we'll be
for
fine.
Bob Kane,
Yeah.
looking to score 3.
3.
Bob is away. Bob's rock is away.
Let's watch the sweepers for any early indication of weight.
They're on it.
They're on it.
Looks like it's all there.
Coming into view now. Not a real hard brush. They're off it now, which is a great
It's
sign.
going to be a
of
little
this.
bit of a corner and then a roll in.
That's nice draw weight.
No, that's good
There
3.
you go.
Big
Sitting
3.
3.
Team Kane.
Kane
nice
with a
end.
nice shot. Applause here at the warm room. Bob with a smile. Looks pretty happy about it.
Looks like the majority of the warm room is pulling for Bob Kane. We've got about 50 people back here.
So let's get a quick view, look.
50. Somebody push him back a little bit. Where's that rope we had here? Keep him back a little bit.
Let's get a quick, for the white fans out there, a quick live look in sheet number, house on sheet 3.
You can see the discussion going on in
So
sheet
blue
3.
is sitting 2, clearly 2.
And again, there's a bunch of guards out in front of this.
Okay, 1.
Well, Kevin's in the way now.
What?
Is there more than 1 guard? It
Yes,
looks like
there's more
1
than
on the center
How
line.
much have you had to drink today?
Is that a
Are you seeing
is that a
multiple
real
guards?
question? Is that an actual
I'm
question?
seeing 3
So
guards.
we'll
I'm
kind of,
seeing
we don't, unfortunately we don't, so we'll kind of just draw up the guard situation here. So there's a guard here right out front.
just off center in the 4
Right.
foot, and on the other side is another blue. And then a
So
yellow
right,
even
there's a
further out.
blue here, another blue guard.
Yeah.
So the debate's got to be about driving these blues back into those yellow,
Right, these are blue.
but I can't see that is blue right now is sitting 2. These
Yeah.
yellows up
That's
top are
correct.
giving them fits.
Yeah, and they're in an angle too. It isn't like you're going to drive one straight back to the button.
That's right. So
It seems like another guard's
Yeah, I mean,
what's
let's
called for
talk
here.
about draw, for Gary's last stone here. I mean, that's what he's really – it looks – I'm not sure what all the discussion is from Don.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're just kind of hamming up for the camera, if you ask me. I think we're just egging them on to continue with this, and we have to cut them off.
Okay, so while they're still
This
discussing –
is like when somebody who
watch
doesn't
out
have
for-
clothing on runs onto a baseball field. You're not supposed
We'll
to
get
show
back
them.
to our feature game real
Just
quick.
the first stones at
Yeah,
the
we're in
end.
lead rocks. And then when Don's stone is underway, we'll cut back to the house view.
We got 4-6, up by 2.
Any update from the Schmidt game? Still playing a little behind the rest of the games here. Still finishing the 6th end.
5-2, still within grasp.
Yeah, they're still playing the. Oh yeah, we're through 6 in that game. Correct. Stu Card in the hack. Knee slide.
Going for straight guard on that. Brian Moore with the take out your guard call.
Guess what? He just got shit out of it.
Oh. Curses.
Some of the crowd's getting unruly now.
The multiples that we have here.
Yeah.
The thousands of
50.
people watching.
Behind the velvet ropes.
Yeah, ignore the people swearing behind us.
All right, so Don did throw. Guys, how about
He
another
threw a
look?
guard.
So,
He ended up guarding that much.
so really,
All right.
what happened there? I don't see. What did he just
He,
throw?
Well,
he
he-
tapped up the blue, but now they're going to try to.
That
Get
outer
rid of
blue on
that.
the outside of the yellow is the one he just threw. He didn't quite go up to. Are you talking about sheet 3?
Yeah, we're back on sheet 3.
Oh.
Sheet 3, he was trying to guard the angle raise, but he ended up on the outside of that. But I think he did successfully guard that angle raise.
Yep, we're back
Yeah.
on sheet 1 real quick. So don't miss a minute of the stones.
Action packed weekend here.
That's
This
a
is what's
t-shirt.
fun about the streaming. It comes down to the final games and it's cut back and forth.
Boy, he's got himself a real problem here on sheet 3.
Well, they're up 1 with hammer, and this is the last stone.
Yeah, he's got to get blue out of there somehow.
And he's got 2 blues that he's
Yeah.
really contending against.
Yeah.
So it
I
is
don't-
Team White, but Team White, Gary is throwing
I don't
second
see
stones.
how he can get something in there.
Dwayne is skipping today with throwing with the delivery stick.
Yeah, he's been skipping all weekend. And throwing very well with that stick, by the way.
Yeah, Dwayne's deadly with that stick.
Yeah.
Well, listed as
thinking
Team
about
White
taking
on-
that up.
Yeah, just for the ease of it.
It just looks so comfortable.
The way Dwayne does it, when he keeps his slider on, he doesn't walk out with it, he slides out.
Yeah, he's sliding out.
Very
and then-
smooth with it.
Yeah, he's throwing the draws right. He
Yeah.
throws the takeouts. It's- And
Yeah.
here he is, you know.
Yep.
Where is he? In the A's, right? Yeah.
So we're back on sheet 4. Tom Platt Jr.
Template. Looking like he's hitting something here. Gonna try to tap up that blue.
Kicking away.
A stylistic delivery. That little arm,
Yeah.
Oh, he's
chicken wing arm.
He's all
flail there.
style. Yeah.
I actually asked the other night if he curled in the old club because a lot of the people who curled in the old club kicked out to
Yeah,
the side because there was a
right.
back wall that they would run into with their foot. It looks like Tommy has that same delivery.
He's gonna chip out that.
I don't know if he's going to have enough
Yeah,
to
so
chip
Pat
it.
needs a
He's gonna tip
multiple
it.
here, but he's
Yeah.
doing the
Deeper
right
in.
thing. A lot of rocks in play, which is good. Not in great position at this point. but
No, this is getting. That didn't help at all.
Well, Dwayne seems to have decided on a shot right now.
Yeah, he's just an out-turn draw to the pot. That's all he really has, Ken. Phil.
From my angle up here, it looks like he can get to something there, but I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can cut him down.
So he's coming right.
Well,
he's coming right here. He's
he
trying to
trying to go to the
draw
back.
right
Yeah.
in here,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
in here to
Yeah.
the money shot.
Yeah.
He's got to really touch the 2 foot though, almost.
This is
with
big.
a draw.
Even if he can out count 1, they'd be tied with
And this is the last rock of the end.
Hammer, which is a great position to be in coming down the stretch. Dwayne's underway.
Dwayne's rock's now underway.
Okay, sweepers are on it. We'll just give you the visual as you're seeing. But let's get the drama. We'll build as the house,
That's right.
the camera. Here it
We're
comes.
running
It's
out
getting
of
ready.
time.
They like it.
They
As
do.
It's
They're
too
working
far
it.
out.
It
but-
does appear as though the
They're
weight
going
is
hard.
correct.
Wow,
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
a nice shot.
Oh, he took him to
That-
one.
But just one. He
cuts
cut
to
him
one.
down.
Cut him to 1. That's a nice shot.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we'll update the scoreboard
So that's
for
going
you.
to be a tie game over on sheet 3
So
now.
through 7, Team White remains. So it's 6-6.
So coming home on the 8th end, they're going
All
to be a
tied
winner.
up. Dwayne without the hammer, though.
And again,
Don Knapp's probably his best position he's been in all weekend.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
tied with the hammer
Tie
coming home.
home with the hammer.
He's made some spectacular shots to get himself out of trouble. Even in the league last week, the final game, I don't know how he won that game. He was just, there was no shot, and he managed to pull one out of that. The Whitesboro boys over there on 5.
yeah, a lot of rocks over there. They're just trying to.
Here comes a hard one from Platt Jr. He's trying to clear out some stuff.
Skips off the
Oh.
other guard, and he
And
does
he
clear out
does.
two
Wow,
reds.
great shot.
Nice
there.
raised double.
Ah,
Pushed him
Now we
over
have
the
that
corner.
similar situation, Phil. You were probably over there in the bar area, but that was another. It was another.
Oh, that's nice.
oh, speaking of that,
How accurate.
Okay. Sorry. Then the.
How
and
accurate.
it snows in Utica as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there was a situation earlier, right, Ken, where they had like 4 or 5 rocks in play, and they just couldn't.
John Davis already with the stone on the way on 4.
That lonely red situation. Is what
That's right.
Yeah. So.
Just guarding it up.
This is the reverse of that. Before it was blue.
Yep.
Dangerous
So
situation.
Red's still sitting in there with the hammer.
Red chooses to guard here, but it looks like it's going to over curl on him.
That's going to be half open.
There's going to be a run back opportunity here.
Run back for 3.
He may not need it with a hack weight shot. I mean, on the TV line, that looks, that's half, 3/4 available.
Mm-hmm. Just needs
We
a
got
nut.
our accountant ready to throw.
That's right, Brad Anderson.
Pat Anderson.
Yes.
Pat's looking at, I mean, realistically, a raise for 4 if he gets a roll on that
Yeah,
shot
he
rack.
needs to just throw quiet. I think with a little hack weight shot, guys, then he could certainly get that red.
Yep.
Even if he doesn't get it all the way out, at least out to the back.
So this is the classic
Back 12.
Fizine shot. Just get the red out.
3's just shooting now, just putting stuff in play. Last ends. Are they at last end on 4?
Yeah, last end.
Okay.
seventh end.
I was
Down
at the
2.
bar. I'm sorry.
All right, okay.
Apparently, I didn't have time
need to
to
apologize.
pay attention to
I'm
curling.
at the bar right after.
You know, they
Same
had free
haircut,
beer.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Yep.
This one looks like it's going to crash on the
I
guards.
think the weight was correct there, just a little tight.
Like you said, a quiet throw. Just needed a little more ice.
And it opens them up. They're going to have to put a guard up now.
Still not out of the woods over there. The center's open. Gary with a little deeper shot on sheet 3. They're going to come down to it now. Just
this
at
is
1.
Typical.
Kevin Stevens with a throw. Right on the money.
Yeah, so basically a center line guard went up by Team Knapp. Team White with a hammer. Tried to hit first to the 4-foot for the yellow team. They slipped behind the tee line, and then Kevin with a beautiful followed them down, sat right on top. But everything's behind the tee. And
Yeah.
again, they only need 1.
Gary's going to throw one here. Just sit right on the button,
That's the
locked
attempt,
in
yep.
there. If
Gonna
he
try to cover the pin here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cover the Phoenix.
So can't remove
Cover
the
the
rocks
Phoenix.
yet. 4-rock rule in place.
The Phoenix, by the way, is a beautiful little emblem up at the Old Forge
Yeah, that's right.
jewelry
The-
store.
The copper Phoenix above the house was cut out by Ken Thibodeau from Lights Around Design Studio. Up in Old Forge, yeah. All takeouts today are brought to you by.
Got to go hard. It's cutting.
This is going to crash on the guard.
Gary got a
It's gonna
little
open it
bit.
up.
Yep.
Okay, but that's all right, though. It splits them out.
Yep. That's not a big problem. Here we come.
Yeah, we'll give
This
you
is
the-
going to change the end here. Sheet 4.
Yeah, Pat wants
Brad
a normal
Anderson with a
nose-
hit.
Nose hit.
Hit,
Should-
takeout, button.
We'll
shot.
get rid of shot rock.
Yep. He's on it. No sweepers.
No sweep. It's out a little wide.
We're waiting for it to curl.
Here it comes.
Oh, there they are on it now for the nose hit. Sorry. And just as predicted,
Nicely done. There's
nicely done.
Sitting 2. Down 2.
Down 2.
Okay, all the guys are standing in our camera view, but There, John steps aside. So you can clearly see now the blue stone shot stones. And another guard. So this is going to be nail biter time for both of these games, guys, coming down the pike here.
Yeah.
Nail biter. Team Knapp in total control so far. Start peeling away is the Team White strategy now.
Bob and John both doing the broom dance now, moving around as if they know what they're doing.
The broom dance.
Broom dance, move it over here, move it there. What do you think about here? Well, over there. Over
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
And now they're switching sides.
Yeah, now they decided to come back.
Yeah.
Maybe I could pick this out of here.
I think before John was indicating they were going to go for a draw with the broom that he held up.
It's Justin throwing. Oh. Wow.
Justin with a hit.
We can get a look at that, guys, if you want to see that.
Absolutely.
You made a beautiful angle raise.
The crowd erupts over the happenings on sheet 5.
Thousands of people cheering now.
So that's 75, right?
five,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
there
Justin,
it is.
Today's attendance was at 40,000.
what happened?
wasn't
He took a blue stone, or one of his own, hit it right about there. Drove the red was here, and hit and stuck right there to sit
There's
one.
a bell when you lay it out like that.
Does make sense now.
Made the hit.
Yeah.
I mean, red was. I mean, we could see how buried. There were two reds.
Can I go
there.
get my glasses?
You want your one
No,
power?
there's no time. Get a beer while you're doing that.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
Sorry,
shot.
Ken. Free beer is over.
Almost
Okay, we're almost set to resume.
All right, sheet
Sheet 4, back to sheet 4.
All right.
Into Skip Rocks.
This is a draw. This is the draw that John was indicating before.
And they are sweeping.
Boy, they're working it. It does look like it's cutting in on them.
They got to go hard if they're going to get it there. They're at the hog line.
Pretty
They're still
good if they can
sweeping.
get some
Bit
bend.
light.
I don't think
Bit
they're going to
light.
make it.
They might not be touching house on
No,
this
that's
one.
short.
No,
Looked
it's
like
just
a
guard.
very lazy handle there, too,
Yeah,
guys. with
it
that.
did reverse handle
Yeah.
also. So
This is
just a little
obviously
bit.
going to slow the rock down even more when it's on its path.
he
So.
doesn't want that. Now blue sitting 2 in the house. Pretty much guarded now. They got a guard everywhere.
Got interesting developments on sheet 3 with Team White here.
Got 2
Describe it
behind.
for the viewers, Ken.
Well, Dwayne's wearing red, and he appears to be having a pair of gray sweatpants and black shoes, and is wearing a black hat.
He's got a Ford hat, which he sold cars for Ford for a long time
Ah.
down in Norwich area.
Bill Turner lets go of a shot. Bill would like to say hello to his lovely wife, Jennifer. But he's unable to because of on the wrong side of the glass.
He's got a nice shot going here. He's going to hit it on the nose. Oh, just clipped the guard.
Oh,
Dwayne missed the sweep call on that. Wow, that was a tough one to let go. Turner throws a shot, and just a late sweep call caught it on the top.
so really now there's still lots of guards in
It is
play
now.
on sheet
Yeah.
3, and Knapp is the shot rock.
Yep, with a hammer also.
Could probably do a little quick video switch here if they have another discussion.
Is there a baseball game?
Oh,
on?
I'm
We could do
sorry.
that.
Knapp does not have the hammer. Dwayne has hammer.
Right. Team White.
Team White.
So they're measuring for a second stone over there on sheet 5. I
Oh,
could have another game coming down to the end.
Tom Everson's away.
It's like
throwing
another
straight guard.
Yeah, this is a
Wants to
guard.
plug this port up because they can't let him get through there.
Boy, you kind of pulled the trigger a little bit on that.
Yeah.
Roger and Kevin are working it pretty good.
They're trying to get it over the hog line at
They-
this point.
I think they've got it.
They
a
got
little.
Yep.
The Mike
gonna be more about position.
It's going to be too far over. No, it's a pretty good guard.
All right,
Yeah,
they're
there's
still,
not much you
Makes
can
it
do there.
difficult. Yep.
Although I seen a Tim Conboy throw through a port like that for a hit.
Oh, there's not very many people who can throw like Tim Conboy.
No, it was a beautiful. Oh, he's going with a straight
There's
raise.
not very many people who want to throw
Yeah.
like Tim Conboy either.
No.
I can quickly get us a live look on the camera on 3.
Comes Bill Krause with a raise
How many
to
rocks
sit
are left?
1.
There's only 1 and 2 in the park, so
Kraus is away.
we're in Vice
Ah,
Stones.
he's narrow on it. They're sweeping it.
Well, it's too bad that Jen Turner can't see
Clear the
anything
guard
that's
out.
going on in sheet
Clear the
3
guard
right now.
out.
Yeah, it's like radio curling here.
Jen, you missed a great
Get
shot
that.
just now.
Oh, boy, look out.
Guard
That's
is
even more worser.
not
Just too narrow.
Yeah,
what they were looking
that's,
for, and Don has got to be pleased with this.
Yeah,
He just needs to throw more junk up on top now.
Yeah,
Protect his one-shot rock he's
Yep.
got.
just
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
we have a
for
tie
started
game on sheet
off
5
narrow
now.
and ended up
Team
narrow,
White.
so.
Dwayne Farr kind of frowning, looking at us in the glass.
He's had a good run, and just these shots like
Sheet
this
5
they've
is all
been
tied up.
making all weekend.
Wow, a big steal of 3
Yeah.
on sheet 5.
Yeah.
Is that tied up?
That is
That's all
tied
tied
coming down the last end. So 3 nail-biter games here.
It's really strategery at its best.
Pat Costello's rock underway.
Go of a takeout here.
This is going to hit and roll.
Oh, Brad, pay attention to that.
Right.
I could have got a better view
Looks like
for you.
there's 2 blues sitting there now.
Looks like
Possibly 3.
Three blue
3, it is 3 blue.
behind John. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Wow, what a huge steal of 3.
For sheet 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Whitesboro, is it the Whitesboro boys? Is that what you call them? Whitesboro
Fab
boys?
4, I call them.
Fab
Four.
Four.
The mop tops.
They play. they
Broomheads.
play the one league night basically.
Yeah, their
and
third,
then,
their third Murray Bonspiel
Yeah,
played right.
and they're still playing.
They play more than one night now?
No.
Tim Conboy indicating this is new information just coming in from Tim Conboy that they do play more than
They
one night
play
now.
both legs of Tuesday this year.
There you go.
Yep. Not all of them though. Just Justin and I believe Corey. Right.
Wait. What?
The
Two
Justin
Tuesday
I think
nights?
and Corey play the early Sharp,
Yeah.
and then they play in the Open. They always play the Open.
Okay,
too.
okay. That's still one night,
2 leagues.
Tim.
And only half the team doing it.
Yeah. Listen to Convoy all of a sudden.
So what do you guys think? Draw it up on sheet 4. The master
right, here we go.
skippage.
It's the broom
Well, they're
dance.
trying to drive this red back into a nice
They
position
gotta
because it's
get-
the only thing they've got.
He's got to hit it on the inside to hit the red on the outside to drive it straight back.
Now the broom dance continues. Bob Kane will go to the
Is this
outside.
Bob's,
Yeah. They're switching partners.
This is it, right,
Yep.
Bob? This is it for Bob.
Yep, this will
Round
be
and round
it.
they go.
No, I don't know if you can get by it and sit one. That's the trick.
Well, I think the only thing they're really trying to do at this point is is just try to get this red into a good position. But they've got to hit on the inside of that blue to catch almost nose on that red.
Yeah.
So there's multiple angles involved.
Yep.
And if they don't do
Yep.
this right, they'll squirt that red out into a nice position that they can just get hit. So this
Well, and also with too much weight, you could actually catch the angle and shoot the red too far back. So, well, now they're looking at a straight red hit.
Right. So it's hard for us to.
and those 2 blues are sitting above T line, so
Yeah.
Pat Costello's in good position.
We
here.
have just.
And over on sheet 3, it looks like Don Knapp's in good position. We haven't come down to skip rocks quite yet. Bill Krauser's got one more to throw.
Really, Dwayne's got himself a
Now there's
project
3
on.
brooms over here, so we do have a convergence of brooms. So there's more brooms, more
More
brains.
brooms.
That usually leads
Fred
to bad
Hicks
decisions.
came in, take a look around. Dwayne Farr.
The crafty veteran team here.
Dwayne Farr is good.
Dwayne Farr going for the high raise to the button.
That
looks like it possibly could wick off of that blue, but not go back and hit.
Yeah, that's
it
not-
won't. It won't disrupt. Down
He
in the
could
back.
get it to the. He could get it to the pot, but
Possibly
He just
could.
needs some way to open up that
yeah,
mess.
he's
That's-
still got some stones left, so this isn't
just try to get something open. Hope they
Bill
miss.
Kraus is in the hack throwing out, coming with some weight, and he's
Out of the way.
That's just
They're
going
not
to
sweeping
peel.
it.
That's just going to peel something out of
Trying to
there.
open up the front. Looks like he's going to catch this top
boy, he's
blue.
going to hit that yellow. See where it goes.
Oh, he did get. No, he
Oh,
didn't get
he
by the
did?
blue.
Oh, no! Drove another
Wait, sweep it
blue.
by. Even Don Knapp
Okay,
wants
that
that
does
one by.
immaterial.
Yeah. All right. Well, he caught a little bit on a narrow shot.
Maybe opened up a port, and that's what Roger just indicates is blocking that port.
Well,
Yeah.
still to debate. This is going to be Bob Kane's last rock.
Yeah.
Needs to
Roger electing to not go with checkers today or houndstooth. Instead, he's gone with a seagull splatter.
The seagull splatter is very popular this year, Ken.
I see that.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
see
new
that
look.
on a lot of the professional teams.
And
Or a
some
lot
of
of teams that lay out on the beach in between games. Bob Kane with his last throw.
Here it is.
What's he hoping for here, boys?
Stone's underway.
He's going to try to.
Oh,
Bob
he's
Kane,
hitting,
last rock.
he's hitting the
They're
inside
pounding
of that blue.
Yep,
he
he's
needs to hit the
attempting to
They're
inside
sweeping.
blue.
back.
John says hard for the sweep.
They got to go hard. They need that.
There's lean on it.
It can't crash. It can't
Oh,
crash.
no,
It
it
crashed.
crashed. And what's going to
No.
happen?
Oh, just
Oh,
outside. 3. It's
oh I'm
over.
sorry. I didn't have
And
the
you
right
can hear the
camera.
thousands of people here.
We
So
were
Pat
watching it.
Costello is victorious, and he will be matched up with Team Bryan in tomorrow's A-Event final.
Oh, A-Event
But don't
final.
go anywhere, folks. We have drama left over here.
On sheets 5 and 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Don Knapp is in the hack now.
So we're gonna
trying to
give
throw
you-
a guard.
A little more weight, I think Bob needed for that shot. It was just a little light, and it curled a lot, caught that guard, and it's a tough break. Yep.
Took 3 in the last to win the game.
We're waiting for this shot to curl in from Don. He tries to block this port, and it does not appear he's done it, so there's a draw here for Gary.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta switch.
All right.
We gotta switch the cameras around so we can see this.
Okay. Let me get out of your way.
Yep.
Now we move to your. All right.
We're now doing the camera dance.
I like
here.
that offer.
Wow. Doug and Phil Cincinnati get a little closer over here.
Yeah.
This is going to be a tough draw, but it's there.
Boy, I tell you,
You got to be real close to that yellow coming down.
it's one of those perfect shots you kind of dream of to sit one, and there's plenty of room on the button for it.
Well, there's
And
lots of
even a
room.
little heavy and you catch a little nick, you still got enough angle to bring
Yep.
it over. Yeah.
This
Wayne's
might be
just
the only
pointing
shot
at
he
that.
gets at this, though. If they put the guard up next time.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is a very important first
Yeah.
rock for Gary.
Well, for
Okay,
Dwayne,
we're up and live here. You're looking at sheet number 3.
It's a big game here. All tied up. Last shots of the skips. Dwayne fires first shot. He wants a little more ice because he wants to draw in. Got to sit one after this.
He's indicating he wants to be real close to that yellow when he comes through.
Yeah.
It should curl right off of these blues, no problem. I think
don't
he's
think-
more of a contention that he'll run into that yellow more than these blues.
Yeah.
Unless he comes with weight. But with a good draw weight, it's really going to be hard
Sorry,
to
Phil.
not
No,
crash
you're
that
fine.
yellow.
Yeah, I think that's plenty of room actually but it's got to be a great shot
Oh,
to
it's
get the
good.
right weight and
He's
just
got
to
to
have
be
it.
just not hitting that yellow.
It's
when he
got to
comes through.
ignore like nothing else is there and you're just throwing to the button.
It's
Yep.
like hitting a golf ball out of the woods. You just
It
got to
is.
pretend none of the trees are there.
So first skip stone for
Trees are
Dwayne. It's
80%
underway.
air.
Throwing the yellow rocks. First skip stone for
He's
Dwayne.
got a lot of weight.
That's hanging. You'll
That's
see it come
okay.
into
Oh,
view
yeah,
shortly.
There's a lot of weight here. This is going to hit
He
some
could
blue.
wick and still make the shot, so it's not a bad play.
It's going to
If he can get it over
open
a
it
little
up,
bit,
if anything.
bring it in. No, it didn't really come
So
in to
now-
help him out.
Don's got the same shot where he's going to be trying to throw a guard to block
Yeah.
this port.
Yep.
Gary
Yeah,
White has
Tom,
unwittingly
we have
stepped
to block
into the
it.
way of Stu Card, who's mopping, and we might. Nope, Gary's going to survive. It'll be all right. So Gary will be alive to throw the last rock.
Wow, this is. I'm amazed that
Stu's a power
steals 3.
sweeper, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, you have to watch out. He's got a hot mop.
Oh,
He's a hot mop.
coincidentally, that was the name of my first garage band. Was Hot Mop.
Hot
Yeah.
What'd you play in that, Ken?
Who did I play?
What'd you play in that?
Oh,
the
left
hot
out.
mop
I played
band.
Left Out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very popular. Brian Morris says hit the blue and flop.
And Brian Morris says a lot of things. We try not to listen to him.
Just guard. I mean, there's no path. You
Yeah.
can see that on your our overhead
we need
screen
security
here.
to remove
Yeah.
people from the,
There's just
from
no
the
path.
broadcast
I mean,
booth who come in.
Hey, people are reaching over the fence.
I've been touched by a fan now.
you
This
put
is-
a guard
this is
right
very
there.
unusual.
When does touching turn into molestation? You got to stay away from me.
I try to leave both headphones on.
Jeez.
All right, here comes
Things
Don
that cannot
Knapp.
be said.
I believe he's just going to be throwing.
Just
Yeah,
a
he's
guard.
got to
I
guard
think
it
he's
up.
trying to- yeah, he's trying to
why
guard
not?
this,
Why
yeah.
not? I think they could come the other way too, so you can't guard everything. So even if you still got a shot at the other side of the house to draw to the button.
Boy, that's a tough draw.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the way it's curling out there, I think you got 4 foot of curl. You could easily miss that guard and still make it to the house.
Well,
As much as you could have made that shot.
Where is it?
Everson wants a little sweeping.
Yeah, this looks like nice weight. Nice guard weight.
Even if it hits that
Yeah,
yellow.
it looks like it might.
That's
be
fine.
on
Oh, you
line
should
for
have
that yellow.
swept. Got to stay on it.
That's a
Stay on
nice-
it.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
didn't-
nice
they don't
shot.
have
No,
enough
that's
weight
too
on it,
far
so this
in.
port's still open.
Either side he could throw for.
Let's let Everson clears the house here. So Bill Kraus right away went down. Boom.
Now Gary's going to need to throw the perfect draw, which he just was shy of.
Test.
Andy Stuhlman's in the house. One of the 40,000 people here today.
And you can see what's this is going to place is going to erupt if he can make this shot.
Well, it's a packed house. Well, as we could see, the port was there the first time. He had just a little too much weight coming in.
So this is all he has, folks, right here. Just a cold draw. Well, not quite that.
Well, if he does that, that's more. That was like a convoy shot you just outlined there.
Dwayne's getting ready. Sheet 3, all tied.
Dwayne
Dwayne
stick
Farr.
it to Knapp.
Okay, Phil's back.
All right, I don't want to miss this call.
Last rock for Dwayne
Dwayne Farr's been throwing great with the stick.
with the delivery stick. Here it
It's
comes,
away.
folks. You're
It's
seeing
on.
it.
This
You're
one
seeing
looks
the
a
house.
little hot. This is hot.
Bill Kraus says, up. Nothing.
There's
Needs
a
to
lot of
curl.
weight on this one.
No
Ah,
sweeping.
no, that's way too far by.
No, easy.
Called for the broom now.
No, it's gonna.
No, it's not enough weight, and it's too wide. So, congrats to Team Knapp.
Team Nap
Nap
pulls
does it
another one
again.
out. This is
Yep.
like game 4 that he's pulled out.
Oh,
It's a really tough one to bring on to the end of the game. He stays there tough. He doesn't panic, and he pulls another one.
Steal a one in the 8th end to win that game.
He
So let's
stole,
turn our
he stole
attention.
6.
Sheet 5 is tie game. Still
He
going
took
on.
6. He stole 7 and 8 for the win.
The Fab Four trying to hang
Here,
on
I
for
can
a
do
coming
this
from
now
behind
with a
victory here.
little.
Finesse.
Yep. So we'll go sheet. We'll go over
Okay.
there, and then I'll just have to get a little room to.
Schroeder's got last rock on sheet 5, so the Fab Four are trying to steal here.
Yeah. There's one. Okay.
Oh.
You're going to go for the house? Yeah, okay.
So we're trying to
So we
align with our
got-
technical crew out in the van. They're going to try to get us.
The van's going to move around, get a little
trying to pick
show
up a
here for
different,
you
satellite
on
feed
sheet
here.
5. Yep. Yep.
You can see the satellites are zooming in now.
Yep. Satellite, bring it over.
That's a pretty good shot
Bring it
there.
over. A little bit more.
Yep. You got to move the satellite over just a little bit more. Yep.
We just got to move the
That's
truck.
perfect.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
As you
All
can
right.
see, the club kind of tips off to the right-hand side.
Yeah,
We're
we
working
have-
on that.
we
Foundation
call-
problems.
We call that downhill.
Yeah.
The thing's sinking into a swamp, so we play as much as we can before it disappears.
But the mortgage is almost paid off, so
Yeah, no, that's good.
we can fix that later.
We'll build another one on top of
Yeah.
it.
Let's put more ice on that side.
We need more ice.
Okay, so let's set this up as we
Okay.
come down the stretch here.
We're all tied up on sheet 5.
Team Schmidt stealing 3, and then number 7 was down 5-2 without the hammer. Stole 3 to tie this game.
Stole 1 and then stole 3.
Stole 1, stole 3. Correct.
That's like a second half real turnaround right there.
So this is the first skip rock for Schroeder. He's staring down at the steely look of Jimmy Schaefer in the house here.
Red sitting 1.
You can see the
Team
intensity
Schroeder.
of Schaefer.
Is Schroeder red? Is that what he's
Schroeder
throwing?
is red.
Schroeder's
Yep.
red.
So he wants to throw another one through a small port, or yeah, he definitely wants to throw one more in here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, because Justin's going to have, if Justin has a draw,
This
he's
one.
got tons of cover, as you can see there. So
Yeah.
he could.
Plus,
could
he can hit this. The only one in the house is out in the open.
Right.
So Schroeder wants to get
Schroeder
one in
does
here.
have last rock, so
This
Yeah.
looks like
That
this
just
looks.
looks
This is
too
way
light.
way too light.
Yeah, that's not even going to hit the pile.
no, and it's going to be out of the way of that lane.
All right, guys.
too.
So
Yeah,
what do you
so-
call
So
here?
there's a wide open port. Well, I think they got a draw.
You
Go
got to
for that
throw one
draw.
in.
Got to
Yeah,
go for the
You got to
draw.
throw one in. You got to sit one either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's your last stone. Schroeder just wanted either plug the hole
Well,
or
you know
something.
these
but
guys have fantastic sweeping, right? Young, strong.
They should be able to get. They should be able to get in
Take it
behind that
easy now.
pile.
All right, you know.
Yeah.
You don't say use the word young too much around the Utica
No,
Curling
you
Club.
don't really. That's the last word I think I said in this broadcast system.
These guys can sweep the rocks. So
Yeah.
So here's the draw for Justin.
All right, Justin needs this one through the port. They
Fab
got the
four.
broom.
Fab 4 looking.
Doug
to,
Hurd has the broom out wide enough.
All-star fill-in.
Just
Doug
gotta-
Hurd.
Let's call the wave. Stone's underway.
Stone's on the way.
Looks good weight.
Sheet 5.
Look, it's up
Oh,
weight a
the
little
hands
bit.
are up. They're not going to
Ah.
sweep
Indicating
it.
that it is a heavy draw.
And it's wide, too.
No, easy now. Wait for it to curl.
Oh.
No one's out there. It's going to be a little
Wick.
tight. No,
Get a wick
easy.
of some kind.
Don't do nothing. Just let it set.
Wow, wait. It's going to be shot rock, guys.
Yeah, it is. Certainly
It will
is.
be. And it's going to be
Schaefer's
back down.
on it. He's not
got
going
it
to get it
back or
far
right
enough.
behind it.
Okay.
But now it's just a draw. If he follows
Yep.
him down, he's
No.
got the victory.
He's got to come down to it. He threw the first one
Good
short.
rock, though.
Just
I'd
catching
give-
any part of the full
I
will
don't
do
think
it
that's,
here.
it
Give
is
that.
what it, you don't have a lot of room.
you,
You
man.
got to sit one, so you're not going to try to hide at that point. I mean, it'd be
Right.
nice if it hides, but you got to sit one or the game's over. So it's a decent throw for new curlers, you know.
Absolutely. Third
And
year.
you got to hope for something bad to happen, which happens.
You got to hope for something bad to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if you're,
I just always assume something bad's about to happen.
yeah,
I
we
don't
just
even-
assume it.
That's past hope for me now. I just assume that it's on its way.
It's usually just to get your own team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I expect to go out in the parking lot and find my car's been stolen. So
Wait a minute. You know what you drive?
I'll be able to
I've seen
find
that car around a few times. Nobody's stealing that car.
it. Talking about my Porsche.
Okay, here comes Dave. Is the last rock of
clown
the
Porsche?
last
I
rock
think a
on sheet
BMW
5.
would be close enough.
Here we go. Stone's underway.
Stone's underway.
He's
They're
gotta
not
hit it
sweeping,
out.
so
Dave, the sweepers are way off this one. This looks hot.
Tom is jogging to keep up with the stone.
Schroeder's waiting for it to
They've
break.
got backers in
No,
the
it's
house.
coming. They're
Here
on
it
it now.
comes.
So
Here
now
it
they-
comes.
Does he have the
Come down
backing?
and-
Is it going to go
this.
by?
It's clear through the port. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
nice shot by
looks like
Dave.
It's going to be nose on the blue, and that's enough. Ooh.
Wow.
Nice
There you
shot.
go,
Good for
Schroeder.
one.
Schroeder wins.
Schroeder
Very
moves
exciting
on
games.
to the 2-game tomorrow death match,
Yeah. The death part of it being getting up to be here at 8:30 in the morning. That's
Yeah,
the death
so
like
part.
we did this morning.
So who will he play in that? So how does that work tomorrow?
He'll play whoever shows up and is on the same
You
sheet
guys
as
are
him.
playing what? Who are you playing? Ken? You're Ken Thibodeau,
playing,
Team
Kip.
Convoy.
Yeah, but I
Kip
feel like
Wagner.
my main opponent tomorrow is going to be Tim Convoy, who's my skip. I struggle with him the entire game.
Yeah.
So we'll have Team Convoy versus Team Wagner, and we're going to have Team Schroeder playing Team Knapp, correct?
Ooh.
In the other C, the other side of the C.
Right.
B event will be Team Morehouse playing Team Jovenone.
Joveno's both up to the
that's
B
match
winner.
down. It's the
The D
yelling
event, I don't know
match
about
out
the
there,
D.
yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
the
they-
D event
They're going
against?
to go
So it'd
deaf
be
listening to that game.
Team Kane versus the other A game was Team
Brian.
Sewell. Team Sewell.
Oh, so and
Yep.
Sewell lost out. They're
Right.
going to D.
Was it Sewell? Yeah.
Yeah, that's who Brian
Sewell
beat.
and Kane will meet in the
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. I think
So I'll
we'll
meet
be
back
on.
here tomorrow and do this all again.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I
8:30.
got to get up early, come down just so I can do this
Well,
after
you gonna do? Were you gonna
after
go out
the
and get some
laws
dinner?
party.
Oh yeah, we got to go out and.
You're
Laws
gonna
party.
you're gonna give me a ride over, I believe.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Why do you need
You
a
got
ride?
room?
Oh, that's tonight.
Well, I couldn't walk.
But anyway, so
Brenda's there already, so I
Oh,
figured.
well, Brenda's gonna need a ride then. You want to
let's
discuss
see if this
stuff on
works
there?
here. Here, you guys can sign us off. Hang on.
Wait, want to
Stay
talk
on the-
about my underwear now?
Stay on the air
Is
for a
it
minute.
time for that? The games are over, so.
Yeah, we can talk about you. Are you a boxers guy or are you a briefs?
I've changed back a little bit. I was boxers, but I found them to be a little loose for the winter. They're nice in the summer.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well,
but winter I like to have a little more tight. I like things sealed up down there.
well, that's good. Now that we cleared
Hold
that
on.
up.
All right. Fruit of the Loom.
For the loom. You like?
You're going to let that be the last word?
Yeah, we'll let it. I don't want to talk about nestling anything. We'll just leave it alone.
Thanks for that, Doug.
Hang on, guys. Oh, you can sign off if you want.
You can sign off. Sign off.
Okay. All right. As I said, we will see you guys tomorrow at 11:30 for the finals. Hang on. What did I do with?